The thing about going live is I can never tell what the F my camera is doing until I'm actually live. Hey people, let me see. Oh shit, y'all are in here already. Okay, hold up. Hey y'all. I had my green smoothie today. Come through, Karina. You better come through. I actually did not have my smoothie today. I was running late. Okay, so today I have on my I am shirt. So I want to start this live off with some affirmations, right? So for everyone who's here, drop some I am affirmations in the chat, right? And I'm just gonna go off the top, you know what I'm saying? Just spit hot fire because I spit hot fire, okay? All right, so right now I am happy to be here. I am feeling my energy pick up because I was definitely tired earlier. So I am grateful for y'all for tuning in. I am learning a lot. I am constantly expanding. I am growing. I am doing my best. I am keeping up with myself. I am being true to myself. I am blessed. What's that song go? I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch. Okay, that's the vibe I am trying to embody in life. I am... That's all I got. I am here with y'all. I am present in this moment, okay? All right, let me see. Okay, I see some of y'all threw some things in here. I am healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm happy, I am prosperous. I'm grateful for myself, my family, my boyfriend, and my family and friends. You better go home. You better go home. I love it. All right, y'all. So, let's not, what's the word? Lollygag any longer. Just dive right into it. So for those of y'all who are here with me today, clearly you see the title. I'm talking about covering your locks, right? I have a partial cover going on today. This is a lock sock. Okay, here's what happened. I went to the beauty supply store the other day, right? And I went in there for some oils, and I ended up getting a shower cap, a lock sock, what was the other one? Let me just show you. Got this little number here, right? Look at this shower cap, y'all. Y'all probably already seen some shit like this, but look at this. Hold up. Big ass shower cap. Mad plasticky. I got this so that I can do hot oil treatments. You know what I'm saying? I got that. And I got this oil. I remember someone mentioned Aunt Jackie's. They were talking about the E-Blast in the last live. And they didn't have that at the beauty supply store, but they had this Repair My Hair Argan Oil Edition. So, and it has Jamaican black castor oil. I'm thinking of using this for my hot oil treatments. So, okay, I'm on week 2 now, right, of my no retwist challenge. And I don't feel that I need a wash. So I'm going to stretch that next wash out to next week and see how I feel. But I'm thinking of, instead of doing a wash, someone mentioned this last live, that I should do a hot oil treatment instead. So I'm thinking of doing that with this situation here. You feel me? So I'll let y'all know. It smells mad good. Mad good. Oh shit, y'all are in here chatting. Guys, my nose is a little runny. So I might go off camera and blow my thing. Shower cap big like a trash bag. OD, like you see, I actually do use trash bags to do my hot oil treatments because a regular ass shower cap don't fit. You know what I'm saying? Like all it is, it just does not fit. And so I end up using a garbage bag and tying it around and just sitting in that thing. But I figured, a shower cap. Look, it's dumb shiny, bro. Like, what? And it folds. It is a contraption, I'll tell you that much. So maybe I'll do a video as I use it. And, okay, so this lock tube, this is the lock tube, this is the lock sock, right? Let me tell y'all. First of all, there's a company called Locs. Y'all probably already know, Black owned. They sell these things. I'm gonna get my future socks from them. I was just being impulsive in the beauty supply store. Y'all know how that goes. When I picked up the fucking packaging, look at this thing. Look at this. I was like, what the fuck is this? See, and this is the only time I ever say the word dreads is when I see shit like, look at this. Because it is indeed dreadful. Look at this man. What is going on? And so it's the braids for me. It's just too much. Like, it was, what was it? $5 for this thing, and I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was just being impulsive, like I said. So if you guys know of any headbands or lock tube or other companies that are Black owned that sell variations of this, please put me on, because my God, I could not believe my eyes. And if y'all saw me in the aisle, I was dead ass in there for like 10 minutes contemplating with myself, like, am I really about to give money to this fucking whatever company that would use such an image? Like, the nerve. Dreadful, okay? Dreadful is what that is. Anyways, this one was more at my speed. I was like, okay, we can get with this. This can work. But this, nah, sir. Okay, nah, I gotta blow my nose, y'all. Hold on a second. Pause. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm back. Ooh, shit, I got Poom Poom shorts. I'm wildin' today. I also got these satin rollers. So here's what I've been noticing with my new growth and everything, which I will take this off. I may as well do that now. I have been all of a sudden having ideas for styles that I want to do that I never was thinking about so much before this whole situation. Like, now I'm like, okay, I can do some bantus. I've never done that with my locks. I'm like, ooh, I can do some satin rollers and see what that's gonna hit for. I can do some crazy buns or whatever. Like, I've been having some ideas. So I went on a whim. I got these things. I actually kind of regret it though. I think I'm gonna return it because I tried it out and it's like too small for my hair. Like, my hair is dumb thick, and so, oh shit, it done got stuck. Yeah, like, it just does not. Let me show you one that I opened already. Okay, demonstration. This is what it looks like. I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen this shit before, right? I've never used one though. And so you're supposed to pop it open and roll them things on, right? But like, this is two, right? I roll it. This is just a quick little demo. And then to close it, it like feels like a fucking so I might try to do this as a style, or I think I saw some ones on Amazon that seemed better. They're like a straight version of this, and you just wrap your hair around and then you twist it up to secure it. Those look more efficient. These joints, very flimsy, very cheap. Would not recommend, but I have it now, so whatever. Okay, wait. Let me see what y'all in here talking about. Hold up now. Hold on now. Likewise, the grocery bags come in handy. You know the things. Do you rinse your hair again after the oil treatments? No, I don't. Because I never understood the purpose of that. Like, I mean, to each his own, but I feel like if you're gonna do an oil treatment, I think it's because I value the oils too much to just put it in my hair and then, you know, rinse it right out after that. I'm kind of like, I want it to stay in my hair and set and do the things, you know what I'm saying? So when I do hot oil treatments, I'm doing it on clean hair most of the time. And I just let it sit with the heat or whatever, and then when I take off the heat, the same oil is still in my hair, and that's what I use until it's time to oil my scalp again in the future, right? So here's what I'm looking like so far on week 2. Are y'all seeing? Okay, cool. What am I noticing? The okay, let's start with this. The baby locks have been blowing my shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look at it right now. Like my baby locks have been feeling a bit displaced. Like the rest of my, I love how my hair looks when it's out, but then it does shit like this, and I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? So that has been an adjustment because I'm trying not to fall into the temptation of just doing a quick little retwist with these at the front. But sometimes I think that I should because the hair grows, well, now it's like matted down because I had on my tube. But generally the hair grows away from the lock in the front. So I'm like, would I need to maintain it more? Or like this area right here, like I've experienced thinning before with this lock because of all of this growth and then this, you know? So I'm like, I feel like I should keep this part maintained reasonably. So I don't know. I'm giving myself more time with it to decide officially. So there's that. Also, I've experienced the lock popping that y'all were talking about. This whole time I was thinking that it was always a result of people forcefully ripping their hair apart, which that does. I see that happening. But I'm also noticing that the fact that the roots merge, like your locks kind of pop anyway, just when you just lightly shift it around. Especially in the back for me and in the front. Like when I'm separating them, I feel a pop. And I'm like, oh my God, hold on. So that's interesting. Okay, hold on, let me go back up here. And let me go back to the chat. Wait. Hey, just got in from work and need and love energy. I'm trying to put my wraps to use, but these hot flashes won't let me be. Oh Lord, I don't know nothing about hot flashes. I God be with you. Because, oh God. Let me just fan you down real quick. It's a quick little fan down because I know that shit is stressful. I want to go from high top locks to a full head. So you think I should freeform with sponge or get parted? I feel like you shouldn't ask me about shit like that because I don't think about parts with my hair and my journey. So I can't advise you on if you should get parts or not. That would just be me giving my opinion. So based on opinion, I would say do what feels right to you. If you're thinking about freeform, first of all, then parting wouldn't make sense. So I guess the sponge would be better for you. But once again, hey Panther, quick little cameo. All right, back to the chat. Back to the chat. Okay. Y'all, I be in here cracking up about my damn self. Okay. Hey Robert, oh my gosh, you haven't been here for a little while. I was wondering how you're doing. Glad to see you. I love your voice. Oh my God, really? That is dope. Thank you. Hey y'all, hello for those coming in. Likewise the grocery bags. Yes. Oh yeah, I did that already. Okay, hold up. I'm trying to catch the ones that I didn't read yet. Give me a second, y'all. The lock sock is satin, right? No, the lock sock is spandex. Spandex dreadlock cap. But for the lock sock, that's probably the one you're asking about. The actual company, I think those are satin. I imagine so, but I don't know for sure. I have to look at the website. After this live uploads, in the description or in the comments, I'm going to put the actual website so people can check it out and see what I'm chatting about. Hold up a second. Wait. Damn, so many things. Okay. So happy that I found this channel. Oh, dope. Seriously, this is one of the most enlightening channels on YouTube. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm grateful my spirit guide led me here. I'm grateful your spirit guides led you here too. That's amazing. That makes me feel good to know that. Like, cause you know, when I'm on YouTube with y'all, generally I'm very upbeat, mad, vibey and shit like that. And it's really because of the vibes that y'all are pouring into me. Because, child, today, work was annoying as hell. Very. I came home, took a nap, all that type of shit. But then as soon as the camera started and I started receiving your energy, it like picked me up again. So just wanted to make sure y'all know that, because honestly, y'all are lit. I appreciate y'all. Okay. YGN head wraps at black owned business and have a wide variation of colors and wraps. They have IG. Oh, you go natural. Okay. All right. You can check that out. You should follow. Oh, DJ Phoenix said the same thing. You go natural on IG. DJ Phoenix, can you DM me that page just in case? I don't want to forget. Please and thanks. Appreciate you. Let's see. Haven't seen those rollers in years, right? Like these little ghetto shits. But it's like I used to love getting my hair in rollers as a kid and younger with the washing sets. Because of that, first of all, the feeling of it, like falling out the rollers, just like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But then also like the volume and the bounciness, like I like that. And I want to explore it with my locks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try it out. How long have you been growing your locks? 5 years. Get the twist rod. They were perfect. Word, right? Yeah. Word. It's the pollen, girl. We ain't judging. Thank you so much for understanding, okay? Because my word. I decided to retwist every 2 months instead of 4 weeks. So I've been like, you know, obviously it's only been 2 weeks so far at the no retwist, but I've learned so much already. And I'm thinking that my schedule might be a month, every month. But I still don't know. One thing I have been experiencing is soreness, like tenderness in the middle, up here, and a little bit at the back. But mostly up here where my hair is the tightest, like the coiliest, it gets a little tender in the middle. And I've been thinking about it because like when I retwist regularly, I don't experience tenderness. But now that I'm letting it grow out, I do. And I'm thinking, is it because like when you twist, like it stretches the hair out versus when you're not twisting, it's like coily, so it's like shrinking to the scalp. And I feel like maybe the scalp is working a little bit overtime to keep up with, I don't fucking know what it is. I'm just trying to use my own reasoning skills, because I'm like, is the scalp going like this to like manage the hair? What do y'all think? Tell me what thought processes y'all have had on that, because child, I don't fucking know, but it's weird. Hold up. Feeling a little ashy. Wait. I wash and retwist every 6 weeks. Okay. That seems like a reasonable schedule. I've been locked for 5 months now, and I'm starting to feel really insecure about my hair. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need y'all to pour some love into Malika. 5 months is dumb early, girl. Okay, dumb early. It's gonna change. It's constantly changing. So embrace that. embrace the fact that it will look different at some point in time. You might not know how that'll be, but know that it won't always be what it is right now. And if you're feeling insecure, child, throw on a lock sock, cover it up until you're feeling like you again and you can show it. That's one thing okay, so back to the title, why Rastas cover their locks. I've been realizing that I want to cover my hair more now that the roots are exposed. And it's not a matter of like covering to hide. It's a matter of I feel really protective of my roots more than I ever have felt, you know? It's like, it feels like, okay, when it's twisted, the new growth is put into the twist shape, is put into the lock, so it's tucked away already. Versus when it's just left alone to grow and be itself, it feels so vulnerable, like it feels so exposed, like it feels like a crab that outgrew its shell and it crawled out the shell and now is looking for a new one, so you're just mad vulnerable. That's how it feels in my scalp. And I feel like, nah, I need to cover my shit. Like, I need to protect my shit. Like, I feel that thought happening more and more. Especially after I do a nice moisture session and put my oils in. I'm like, I want to seal it in now. It feels too exposed. So that's been an interesting realization because it's kind of like, you know how you can know a concept, like be aware of it. So I know Rastas cover their locks for protection, spiritual protection, and also to honor their crown type of thing. But you can know by being aware, and then you can know by having the life experience that brings you the understanding and the wisdom. That's where I'm at now. Now I'm like, oh, I get it. Like, I get it. It makes perfect sense. Like, it's not just an aesthetic. It's not just a cover up. It's on some, you need to protect your cat, bruh. You need to protect your head top OD. So that's what I've been feeling, y'all. Okay. Scrolling. Let's see. Why do Rastas keep their locks wrapped? Oh, okay, I just answered that. It's a spiritual protection. It's also like showing your hair is really reverence to God. It's you like honoring, and it's a blessing to reveal your locks, your crown for the Rastas. So really it's to keep it tucked away, keep it protected, keep it away from any outside influence, as well as like protecting as far as things flying into your hair and just not wanting it to be exposed, but also for spiritual, because your hair is your antennas, so you are very receptive to outside energy. And I feel like that's a huge thing with the whole covering of the locks. But like I said before, I'm realizing that it's really that your scalp and your roots are exposed, and that's the most vulnerable parts. People used like to say the ends are the most vulnerable parts, but no, it's your roots, because that's where the life is coming from. So I feel like protecting that is more valuable than I realized. OD. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Yay, I love using rasp, but I would like to know more about it and also how to shield my energy. Look, Bria, I'm literally learning with y'all. Me having this thought process had me be like, yo, it makes sense. Like, it's just a click. It just clicks in your mind because of the fact that you're living the experience now. It's like when parents say, unless you've raised a child yourself, you don't know what that takes. And it's like, yeah, you can be around kids and do all of those things, but unless you've actually had to contribute to raising a child, you just won't know certain things about that experience. That's how I feel with this. Raising my fucking scalp and having to nurture it and take care of it and realizing how it reacts to being exposed is teaching me something that I wasn't conscious of or wasn't thinking of prior to this. Right? Like, is that making sense? I hope so. Okay, hold up. Child, okay, I'm gonna need some super chats because I cannot read all these goddamn comments in time. My God. My lock's too short for a sock, but I mean, It can't, it's not too, okay, maybe for that particular, I have a, this is a jumbo size. Oh shit, hold on. You can just get a regular cap that's just this much material. There's different sizes, so don't limit yourself like that. If you want a cap, you can find one that's your size and swag that thing out. You might need a protein treatment. That something was happening to me. Oh, that dang thing was happening to me, and my crown is really tender. But I'm like, do I need protein? My hair is so goddamn, like, it is coarse. So I feel like, and also I put some coconut oil in my hair over the weekend, which, you know, protein. But I don't know. I'll consider that though. But I'm like, I feel like putting more protein in my hair is not what it's calling for right now. I feel like that'll stiffen it up more. I don't know. I started my starter locks about a week ago. When should my first retwist be? I started with 2 strand. Oh shit, how did I do this? Damn. Okay, I started with 2 strand twists. Love your channel, but thank you. You said you did your locks about a week ago. When should your first retwist be? All I can do is tell you when my first retwist was, which was after the first month was my first retwist, and then after that it was every 2 weeks. If y'all are hearing a scratching sound, that's Onyx in the litter box. And he's done. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was my schedule, but like most of y'all have realized, I'm discovering that I'm going to need a new schedule now. So really, for you with the starter locks, I would say no sooner than 2 weeks. 2 weeks is pretty frequent, and I can admit that as someone who used to do it. So no sooner than 2 weeks, but like a month maybe, just to give it time to set and to do some growth so you actually have something to retwist. But also just pay attention to your own hair. And did you start it yourself or did someone start it for you? Because I feel like if someone started it, they would have given you that info. Anyone else in the chat, definitely throw your insight in on that. That's the reason I keep my hair in a wrap, because I feel more spiritually protected. Without my wrap, I feel so vulnerable and open. OD is like, the roots are now, it's like a little fro that I have in my hair, right? So on the one hand, I keep putting my hands in my goddamn roots. I keep touching. And then when you think about it, I'm like, I'm touching everything around me. And then I'm touching my hair all the fucking time. Like, it makes me be more mindful of those things. And then, like I said before, just mad vulnerable. It feels so exposed. Like, whoa. Shit is wild. Okay. Yes, you have to protect the crown. When your roots are exposed, it opens you up to more things to gravitate towards you. Like, you need to be top flight security with your being. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels like I gotta be a fucking bodyguard to my head top, because I'm literally feeling just vibes. I'm like, bruh, whoa. So it's like, it's not even necessarily the locks themselves. The locks is keeping the energy in, but it's really your roots that's receiving it. I'm realizing that. Your fresh, bare roots is what's picking up the frequencies, the vibes. And then I feel like it just channels it into your locks. Or because it's like your crown. So you're receiving it straight here, and you process it and filter it out or whatever, and you keep certain energy in your hair. So now that the roots are just growing, and they're exposed, they're not being tucked away. It's like they're literally just downloading all the fucking time. And it's like, they're like, NASA, chill out. Too many things, too much going on. How do you care for locks when at the beach or pool? My family and I are beach bums. Whew, so I'm not at the beach or pool often enough. It's like every once in a while, like maybe a few times a year or whatever. But whenever I go, I always keep it up in a high bun. And try my best not to submerge in the water because I don't want that chlorine problem. The last time I went to the beach, I went under the water and I had mad fucking sand just in my hair. I was like, wow, okay. So I'm still trying to figure it out. But there is, I think, was it the Locs company or another one that has swim caps available? I have to look. I think it was the Locs. Maybe trying out some swim caps. But I understand, like, for me personally, it's like I don't want to slap on some fucking spandex on my head at the pool. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I can't give you a direct answer on that, honestly. Got my first retwist at 3 months. Okay, Sayuni, out here you lit. I watch your videos, lives all the time. Oh, cool. I never say anything. I just wanted to show some love. Oh, Sweet Jones. Thank you for the vibes, Sweet Jones. Hello, you're a beautiful person. Thank you. Locks are so beautiful that I want to or that you want to show them all the time, but keep them covered instead for protection. Yeah, almost 6 months lock. Facts. Robert says, if your locks haven't matured or you're in the early stages, the best thing you really can do is leave them alone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, wait. Sending love and light, Queen. I'm on my journey now. Thank you so much. Vibes. Someone said something in Arabic. I don't know what the fuck it says, but I hope you said something nice. Well, they didn't restrict the comments, so. The retwisting in early stages is more for appearance. If you can just leave them alone, it'll be beneficial down the road. Agreed. And then someone said, I only oil my hair after I wash, which is every 2 weeks, retwist once a month, and I get buildup on my scalp. Is this normal even though I don't oil often? Buildup. I'm wondering what is it that you call buildup? Like, is it a lot of oils? Is it like your shed, your dead skin, your scalp collecting? Expound on that. Expand on what you call buildup. Help me out. What do you think is the best lock size? I think medium thick is. LL. I can only say the best lock size para mí. And para mí, it will be this. This is the best lock size to me, for me, by me, because it's my head. I can't business with anybody else's head and what would be best for them. The best lock size is whichever one resonates with your soul. That's my final answer. I'm looking to start locks using natural parts. Is that a good idea, or do I need clean parts? It depends on what your intended look is. Are you intending to have your locks super neat all the time? Are you intending to have them be more free? Are you intending to have them styled? Like, all of that is what you need to consider. What are your intentions for your locks? What do you want them to look like? And then that can help you decide if clean parts are necessary or not for that. Okay? Would you ever stop retwisting completely and just let your hair do your own thing? Nope. I don't think so. I know it's only temporary, just curious. I don't think so, because literally only being 2 weeks into this, I'm already like, okay, I will be retwisting every month. You know what it feels? It feels like when I was a loose natural. No, when I was transitioning to loose natural from a perm. So it was 2 months of new growth before I was like, fuck all of this, and I cut off the permed ends. My intentions were to let it grow long enough to be a fro and then I would cut it. But just 2 months of new growth had me so bothered by the difference in texture that I cut it. So, and I'm having that same kind of feeling now, not with the cutting, but with the difference in texture, like the fluffiness at the roots and then the straightness of the body has me feeling like this. It makes me want to just so with that experience, that I'm having right now, I don't think I would ever just let it. Because I'm not a freeformer. I still like how my hair looks when I style it and do things like that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Who knows down the road though? Maybe when I'm older, I really just won't give a fuck. So we'll see. Did you send me freeform? Not to start this process. This started off with 2-strand twists this whole time, but this phase that I'm in now would be considered semi-freeform because I'm not twisting it for 3 months. So right now, yes. Long term, I don't know. And take a sip. What's your opinion on instant locks? You see, I've answered this question so many times by now. I don't. It's like now I feel like kind of just being short with it, but instant locks aren't my cup of tea. You're skipping the process. You're depriving yourself of what the locking process is, which is the growth, the evolution, the transformation, and who you are at each phase of that. So instantly locking your hair is like I feel like you're just concerned with how it looks as opposed to what the experience really is. Instant locks is you shortcutting your growth and evolution, but you can't, because even when you do that, those lessons will come up in another way. Whether you do it through your hair journey or you do it through another experience, relationships, jobs, whatever. So you really can't skip the life lessons, so you may as well don't bother trying to do that. But it's your head, so I can't tell you what the fuck to do. That's up to y'all. That's my opinion. I think wearing it wrapped up when starting out helps to keep your hands out of it. When starting out, like with starters, yes. The only thing is that like you want loose wraps, no tight wraps, because especially with starters, your hair needs room to bud and sprawl out. When it's wrapped too tight to your head, it's like matting together and it doesn't have the space to do the funky things that it needs to do. But with your mature locks, definitely wrapping it is like major key, I'm realizing. I haven't been wrapping it since it's been in this length, in this phase, and I'm realizing that I really need to do that more. OD. Okay. Hold on. With medium thick locks, they aren't too big and you're less likely to have to... Okay, I think you're answering someone. My hair is currently down. Oh, doing its own thing. I love it so far. I'm thinking about doing semi-freeform. Okay, twink. That's cute. Your locks were the inspiration for me to start mine, and I definitely didn't use clean, neat parts. Come through, Natasha. I love that. I love that for you. If I scratch my scalp, it's stuff under the nail. Oh, you're talking about the buildup. But I don't think it's dirt since I wash my hair often. I don't know what it is. Doesn't stink, smell. That sounds like just flakiness from dry scalp. So, and one thing I've had to learn in this quick little process of not washing so often is that you can overwash, you can dry your hair out, which would lead to your scalp flaking more so because it's dry. Just think of ashy skin. Your scalp deals with that too. So that's possibly what you're experiencing, but once again, I don't know your head for real. So I can only speculate based off what you said. Bottom line, I would check out Yanni the lockologist. The last fucking live I kept saying loctologist. Like what? Lockologist. Check out Yanni and see what she has to say about scalp health, because she does have insight. One thing she suggested was, okay, this is my moisture spray. It's rose water. I added aloe as well and vitamin E oil. Shake, shake, shake. Spray, spray, spray. Get it in there. Massage, massage, massage. Ooh, hold on. That felt nice. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yes, rub it in. Rub it in, rub it in. Ooh. This is nice. I like that. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Would you ever let Yanni, the lochologist, bless your crown? I absolutely would. I feel like we would just vibe. Mad laughs and conversation. So off topic, but I just realized the mole on your chin is shaped like a heart. So cute. Yeah, it is. It's like a little chocolate heart. Ah! Okay. It's your accent and your spirit for me. Ah! Okay, I receive that. I receive it. Random question. How old are you? You seem so mature, but you look really young. I'm 29. I look really young because melanin. And also my cheeks. Like, my cheeks make my face youthful. But I'm really mature because, yes, life experience. Oh, yes, I'm 29, y'all. Turning 30 in June. Ba-da-bum-bow. I hope the week is kind to you going forward. Appreciate that. OD. Appreciate those vibes, Robert. This is true. I noticed since I've been Locs, I've been more receptive to the energy around me. It's been a very eye-opening experience so far. I know what, who, and where to stay away from. Yeah, that part. And you know, I had to this is where discernment comes in. Because you're receiving so many messages that you have to decipher what is for you and what is other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? So even with the whole being spiritually connected and you're receiving all this energy, but also you have to learn the power of finding your own voice in the midst of all of that. It feels like if you've ever watched like The Magicians or Heroes, anything where time travel is concerned, and the time travelers are always talking about they hear so many voices and like people's thoughts and everything, and trying to find the silence so you can hear yourself. That's what I feel like I've been experiencing with all the fucking chatter. It's like I'm picking up and I'm like, okay, but I gotta put it down too because that's not mine. All right. Oh, and for your crown tenderness, try peppermint oil. You know, I like that suggestion because I love me some peppermint oil. But I haven't had it in a minute. So thank you for that. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I love my daily scalp massages before bed. Yes, a scalp massage. Yes. Oh, we're the same age. Okay, come through, Sayuni. Sayuni. In my opinion, your locks were thin. No offense. Did you ever have them palm rolled? Are you spiritual? Okay. I'm not offended by that. I'm more so confused. Like, the thin doesn't resonate with me because my hair is thick as fuck. Slim, skinny in the front, yes, and that was intentional. I did the sizing based off of my hair texture all around my head. Thick in the middle, skinny in the front, and like medium in the back. That's what my sizes are. Her locks aren't thin at all. Yeah, that confuses me, that word used here, because yeah. Are you spiritual? Yes. When my locks started flying, I think they are trying to get messages from the cosmos. You know, I accept that, Curl Maverick. I need to start thinking of it like that for my baby locks, because the way they just be out here just sticking in whatever direction, maybe that's the antenna action taking place. Maybe that's what that is. Yeah, I'm seeing all of y'all are also confused. I think it's just the word used. No offense, child, that's loaded. I choose not to be offended by people because for what? It don't serve me. You know, but yeah. Okay. That's all I'm seeing for the comments so far. So I guess I'll just chat on some more things I'm noticing with my hair, right? Let's see. I think I've pretty much said everything. I'm definitely having to consciously embrace the new growth. Like, there are moments where I'm like, man, this is too much. Like, it just is so much because it's literally a little afro with my locks attached to it. That's what it feels like. So it's like, I don't always feel like the baddest, but then I remind myself why I'm doing this, and I remind myself to stick to the commitment or finish what I started, and that helps me to shift from that moment of temporary discomfort. So that's what I've been realizing. I'm having like a brand new lock journey again. Like, the frizz is back. I got frizz again. It's like I'm dealing with discomfort and uncertainty with my hair and how it's going to turn out, but I'm choosing to embrace all of that. Choosing that. Because everything really is a choice. Oh, 29. Oh, someone asked that again? Okay. Okay, all right. We're not going to do no back and forths in the chat. We're not pressing nobody in the chat, okay? Everyone's fine. If we got beef, I will absolutely block a motherfucker real fast. Just so y'all know. Are any double-headed dragons? No. I do not have. I used to have a couple that were like a little split, and I just cut the one that was weaker. Okay. How do you deal with married locks? So far, the marrying has been very honeymoon phase, very introductory phase. So I'm able to just lightly and as gently as I possibly can separate. Also, for the hair that grows outside of the lock, I've been wrapping that around. Back to the whole covering of my locks thing. That's looking like it's gonna be more of a frequent experience because I get caught up with trying to fix the frizz and everything. Like, I go in the mirror and I end up like wrapping frizz around for like 20 minutes. I'm like, bitch, you got somewhere to go. Like, get out the mirror and go live your life. So I'm still like dealing with the whole appearance and embracing that and not being concerned with fixing anything. You know, that's where I'm at. Hold on. Wait. Your locks are beautiful. Thank you, thank you. I love having a fro and locks. I don't like seeing my parts be the way I turned me today. Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to ya! Happy birthday to ya! Happy birthday! Okay. What do you plan on doing in the later stages of the no retwist? Wraps, ties, or just living with it? I plan on doing a combination of those things, as well as trying out my satin rollers. You probably missed this part. I got these rollers. I'm either gonna use these or I'm gonna get the rods, the longer ones, so I can have more room to wrap the lock. Either way, curly style seems to be a vibe for me. So Bantu knots, I'm seeing that in my near future. I've also been seeing this hairstyle trends, the pineapple. That looks like a good time. So I'm considering doing that. And yeah, I've never seen my locks for an extended period of time be roots, big ass roots, and then lock. So I'm really gonna be learning as I go. And that's why I'm doing these weekly check-ins, so that you guys can see where I'm at and see what I've been doing. And it's also like a little check-in for me as well, you know? Wait, hold on. I DM'd you the steamer, check your Instagram. Okay, thank you. Oh, speaking of DMs, I have a lot of filth in my DMs. If I'm not following you already, the DMs go straight to my requests, and I really don't be going through that because niggas be wildin', okay? So I've seen a couple people try to press me about not answering DMs. First of all, don't do that. Second of all, if you want me to really see what you have to say, I'm more likely going to see it in the comments than I am going to see it in the DM. Sayuni, you just put me on and let me know that there's a DM waiting for me, so I will check for you specifically. But I'm not going to be checking for everybody else's shit, most likely, okay? For everyone with Locs, remind yourself to not self-identify with your thoughts with Locs, and also in general. Yeah, you're the observer of your thoughts. You're the one that's playing the game, and your physical self is the avatar, the assimilation. So you are the person behind the avatar. You are the observer to your thoughts. And it's not always easy to remember that when you're actively in the tornado of thought. But remind yourself that I am a co-creator of my reality. I am observing my experiences. I am observing my thoughts. I am a deliberate creator. I just got a text. Hold on, my bad, y'all. Okay. This random, but you remind me of the song Soul Sister. I take that as a compliment, Robert. Thank you so much. You look like a brown-skinned Aisha Curry with Locs. Oh, Jesus. Aisha Curry, child. I guess because of the cheeks. Aisha. Mm-hmm. Would you ever collab with someone in the YouTube Loc community? Yeah, I mean, I'm not limiting myself to what I would do on this channel. So long as it aligns with who I am and the truth of who I am, I'm open to things. Are you an empath? You know, I used to own that as, oh, I'm an empath, so that's why. But we are all capable of being empathetic. So there's that. I don't wear it as my identity at all. I will acknowledge I am very receptive to frequency. I'm highly sensitive to vibes. I feel everything. So as far as empath, yes. However, I have boundaries and I choose not to take on other people's shit. So that's my stance on that. Fro, curly locks, and tats are the way to go. I have 33 locks and they're almost to my shoulders. Don't retwist, wear scarves or hats, and let my hair vibe. Facts. Do your locks evenly part down the middle? No, I'm not a fan of the middle part. The middle part feels too strict for me. I need it to be a little wonky. So that's how my middle section looks. All right, I'm not gonna stay on this live too long, y'all, because I didn't have that much to say. I just wanted to quickly check in and let y'all know that I've come to the realizations that Rastas are really on to something with the Rasta caps, the toms, and the lock socks. Like, they are on to something with that. It makes total sense to me now, and I will be employing that in my lifestyle moving forward, because I don't have time for no bullshit in my crown. You feel me? Make sure y'all like the video. Thank you, Robert. You just be out here doing the Lord's work, Robert. I tell ya. I be observing, they be pissing me off. The frizz, at least, I love my babies though. Yeah, the frizz, I'm really, like I said, I'm really re-experiencing the lock journey with this, because the frizz really just be out here, and I'm like, hello, can you co-op? See, this is why Yanni calls them disrespectful, because they don't give a fuck. They're just like, we are here, embrace us. So I'm learning to do that. I'm learning. I'm just curious, where's your family from? I'm getting Trini vibes. I'm semi-hearing the accent. My family's from Jamaica. I've been getting a lot of talk from Trini, like people saying they're hearing a Trini vibe from me. And I wouldn't be surprised if far, far, far back in the lineage, I have some connection there. I really don't know. But as far as what I am cognizant of, Jamaica is the predominant influence in my lineage. I also have Puerto Rican traces in my lineage, and whatever else. So yeah, that's the accent you feeling right now. Big facts, like me, I'm empathetic. Like, I'm gonna feel where you coming from, but I'm not always sympathetic. That too. And learning that it's okay to not sympathize with everybody's shit, because that's not really your job. And, you know, people love to lean on an empath to be their sympathizer, because that's where they can unload all their shit. And instead of dealing with it, they just transfer that energy to you, and now you're carrying it with you. That's why I say boundaries, so important. Being honest with the whole, I'm not receiving what you're putting down. I'm not picking up what you're putting down right now. Deal with that with yourself, you know? Pew! Shield it up, sent it back to you. Hey, super chat! Just because your vibes are life, and I love the light you emit when you get a super chat. Yes! Brap, 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 brap for the super chat. I love super chats, okay? They excite me so much. You have so much wisdom. Thank you, Brittany. As an empath, I simply can't control it. I don't know how y'all control yours. It's practice. And Daydream, I remember you, I think you're like 18, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. You have mad time to learn how to do that. What I've used as my like toolbox go-tos. Oh, I got another super chat. Hold on now. For the great energy and content. Thank you, DJ Phoenix. Yeah, a meditation practice, which for me started off by doing meditation challenges, like a 7-day challenge, a 10-day challenge, whatever, to get into the consistency. Meditation teaches you how to pause and identify that space between the stimulus, the thing that activates you, that space in between, and then your reaction. And that space in between is so fast. People tend to just get the stimulus and react, but there's a split second in between where you get to choose your reaction. So meditation helps you practice that skill. Yoga is a form of physical meditation as well. You're learning to pause and feel your energy and direct it. Being honest is another one. And really that starts with being honest with yourself and realizing, maybe I get in my own way sometimes, or maybe I need to work on certain things. Like, so honestly with self will make you be honest with those around you and be more willing to protect. Remember how I said the scalp, your roots are so exposed and vulnerable. I'm feeling so protective of it. When you are doing the work on your spirit, you feel protective of it. So it gets to the point where no one is allowed to come through with their dirty ass shoes in your house because you are cleaning up and you're keeping the things clean. So if they come in with dirty energy, you are very mindful of it now, you know? So really, I would say just being intentional about your spirit. Learning yourself on a spiritual level is how you work through the whole taking on everyone else's burdens part of the empathy. Okay? Hope that helps. I appreciate the little community you create here. Thank you, Brittany. OD, I love it. It's bringing me back to AOL vibes, chat room vibes. If you couldn't tell, I stayed in the AOL chat, the buddy list, all of that. That's what I feel every time I go live with y'all, so I love it. I love it. I used to do yoga. Looks like I gotta get back to it. Yoga with Adrienne is a great person to follow on YouTube. Beginner level content that applies to all levels as well. And very simple You don't have to be a pro. You don't have to be doing splits. You just need to learn how to listen to your body. That's what it is. Okay. Do you see coloring with dye in your future, and which color, or will you stay with hair jewelry and yarn? No, I don't see coloring in my future, and that's based off my past experience with bleach fucking up my ends, and then me just realizing I prefer my hair in its most natural state. I no longer have a desire to spice it up with color. The last time I was doing all the coloring and shit, I was coming out of a breakup too. So it was like a major, you know? But I feel like I've found a nice balance of acceptance of who I am, regardless of what's going on around me. So I don't feel so much of a need to like change my external appearance no more. I don't know in the future, but right now I'm gonna say no. I don't see it. It's a no for me. I'm an ex-gymnast, so I can do split. Come through with the gymnastics. Last time I was able to do a split, I was 5 years old. Okay. And that's it. Technically, a split is just opening your legs out. So I can split myself. Howsoever, my pelvis don't touch the ground when I do it. Okay. All right, y'all. So this was just a quick little chat. Oh, hi sis, I'm Indonesian. Let's edit later. I'll style. You lost me with that one. What do you mean let's edit later? Follow up with me on that one. How long will you grow your locks out? 3 months. Love your spirit and vibes. I have a lot of the same views. How do you feel about manifesting? I have a video about manifesting, actually. And that tells you everything I feel about it. So I will direct you there. Thank you for the little super sticker. That was cute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Time to start a Zoom, yo, for real. I don't know about that. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up here, to be honest. Okay, my body's telling me to relax and chill. Okay, so I'm gonna go, but thank you all for joining me for this quick little conversation. I will be back again next week with a status update. Next week will make it 3 weeks, and by next week I'll know if I'm going to wash my hair or if I'm just going to do a hot oil treatment, whatever. I don't know yet. So we'll see. Do you have a boyfriend and will you get one? I do not have a boyfriend. Yes, I will get one. Just when it's meant. I'm not searching. I'm not hunting down a man. Okay? Her Cash App is It's Sammy Nigga. You better come through with a Cash App, Robert. You better come through with the... First of all, this lock sock, obviously, I love it. Like, it is tight, like around the roots, so I had to like I keep it back here a little bit, but I love me a lock sock. Like you guys are gonna see me in this more often. Okay, honestly, truly, you need a king. I need $1 million. I need the freedom to work from home. I need a new apartment, an apartment that is entirely mine. I need infinite abundance. I need food and water. I need good vibes. That's what I need. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm heading out. Thank you for the vibes. Love you so much. And I'll see you next week. Let me